Well, immediately after yesterday's Supreme Court ruling that gay marriage is okay to happen in America, the Archbishop of Philadelphia opened his mouth, and this is what he said. The Supreme Court's 5-4 decision on marriage is not a surprise. The surprise will come as ordinary people begin to experience, firsthand and painfully, the impact of today's action on everything they thought they knew about marriage, family life, our laws, and our social institutions. The mistakes of the court change nothing about the nature of men and women and the truth of God's Word. The task now for believers is to form our own families even more deeply in the love of God and to rebuild a healthy marriage culture, one marriage at a time, from the debris of today's decision. I'll just be right up front. I despise religion. I really do. And this is just another one of those examples that makes me realize that the realization that I came to just toss religion aside. And again, I hate talking about religion on this channel, but in this moment when I see stuff like this thrown in my face, that the Archbishop of the town that I live in is coming out speaking to countless hundreds of thousands of loyal followers in this area, and I'm sure this message is getting passed around to Catholics around the country and the world for that matter. When I see stuff like this thrown out there, and just like, it makes me say, like, do they smell what they're shoveling? Talking about, like, the debris of today's decision. Like a big explosion went off, and society is recovering from the apocalypse, and we got to forge together to keep society going or some shit. And when I saw that message, I got the air of like that the Catholic Church feels that the sacred institution of marriage is like now ruined. It's tainted. It's like, oh, we had a great thing going, now it's ruined because gay people can enjoy the same legal process that the heterosexual members of our church can. I got some news for you. There has been more damage done to the sacred institution of marriage by straight people than gay people ever have. And before the first gay person could ever get married in the United States, there has been so much that has just corrupted, defiled, whatever. If you look at the institution of marriage, it is a joke. It is a joke on a lot of levels. I'm talking about the amount of divorces there are, the amount of annulments, polygamy, all stuff done by straight people. Fly-by-night wedding chapels in Las Vegas, like get married in 5 minutes. Oh, that's a real special moment for that occasion. Express weddings, shit like that. Please, that was all creation of heterosexual marriages. And that is all something that has gotten worse and worse in time. The whole feeling of this being our special process in religion is now ruined. Shut the hell up. If anything, the process of getting married took a step forward yesterday, because more people that are genuinely happy and going to genuinely respect themselves as lovers for their entire lives on this planet are going to be married. Now, before you stop me and you say, oh, what are you trying to say? Gay people won't get divorced. There won't be any adultery within gay marriages. There won't be any annulments. Of course there will be. But the bottom line is, we don't know, because this hasn't been a nationwide institution for gay people until yesterday. And frankly, I'm willing to take that chance because I want to see the institution of marriage be a respected process. I want to see people that love and adore someone and willing to spend their entire lives with them grow more per capita, not shrink. Not see divorce rates that are 50+%. So, good old religion had to just open its mouth and stick its nose in business that isn't going to affect them. Isn't going to affect them. It's not like yesterday's decision all of a sudden has, oh, line up at your local church, gay people, you're going to be able to get married. No, this doesn't force any church to have to marry gay people. All this decision yesterday did was allow for some sort of officiant, some sort of reverend, some sort of whatever, be able to marry you in any state in the United States of America. I still believe in an institution's right to refuse service. There are institutions like the church that refuse service of marrying straight people. It has happened yesterday, it'll happen today, it'll happen tomorrow. There's churches that say, well, frankly, we don't marry people unless you are a participating member of this church. I have no problem with that if a church doesn't want to marry someone. So why does it bother you so much, religion? Why does this decision bother you at all? This is going to affect your lives in no way, shape, or form. I know the next hurricane that hits America is going to get blamed for this decision and all that stuff. And you're going to spin this rhetoric of something bad that happens. Terrorists are going to attack us because gay people are getting married now. Just whatever. Put whatever spin you have to on it. But the bottom line is deep down inside, this is not going to affect you in the least. At all, period, end of sentence. I don't know. It's just a shame that this archbishop and many other religious people are ashamed of this country right now, are ashamed of the decision that the Supreme Court made, that I'm moving to Canada. I'm moving to Canada. I'm out of here. Bye. See ya. Oh, just one last thing before I end the video. Canada legalized gay marriage 10 years ago, you dumb fucks. Have a good day, everyone.